I love hearing about mail workers. MAIL, not
I mean,
MAIL.
if you want to hear about male workers, I can talk about working overnight sanitation at a grocery store.
Hell yeah.
Please.
Oh, I don't really have that much to say about it.
Sounds pretty
I work
boring.
overnight sanitation. I clean the floors and food production equipment for a grocery store near where I live.
Sounds pretty chill, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I work
used to
overnight.
do gross
Do you just
janitorial
like,
work.
do you
Cleaning.
just like do it on your own when you're in there, or like?
I
Are you
work with a
working?
team of other
Okay.
workers, um,
I
including my best friend, my lesbian coworker.
Oh, sick.
Yeah,
mhm.
she and I bonded almost immediately because once we realized we were both gay, we're like, okay, solidarity, yay, besties now.
That's the shit.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward work. The most difficult thing is for me right now is when I'm cleaning the market, like the meat market. They currently have tiled, garroted floor,
Oh, yeah.
and I have to get meat and fat across this tiled, garroted floor.
Oh god, yeah.
And that's after I get it off of the machines that they're very stubbornly cling to. But hopefully we'll have nice, easy to clean linoleum floors in the new meat department once construction finishes. And
Yay.
boy, is construction loud!
God.
Oh yeah.
Do you know about the concept of the safety third?
About what now?
So there's a podcast called Well, There's a Problem, and they have a segment at the end of their show where they
It's a
talk
podcast
about,
with slides, so you should watch it on YouTube.
yeah,
Best
And,
done while you're doing something else.
yeah, they have a segment at the end of their
Well,
show.
There's Your Problem is a real pain in the ass sort of podcast because it's like I want to see the slides, but it's like I can't do that if I just have my phone in my pocket. So it's like I need to find something where I can be like sitting at my computer, but
Glancing
I
over.
want to be able to like do something else at the same time because it doesn't
like it-
require that much information because it's a fucking PowerPoint.
Yeah, I like it when Alice hosts because she always says next slide, please, and then that's what.
Oh, so you can that's your cue to look up, yeah.
Yeah. But at the end of the show, they have a segment where they talk about workplace accidents or near misses, because the show is about engineering disasters.
Oh,
They had a story on recently about the baler used at a local department store.
It was not a baler, it was a box, like a shredder.
Box
Oh.
shredder, yeah. A person was inside the box shredder when someone turned it on.
scary.
Yeah, because they did not have a lockout tagout system on this thing.
Yeah.
That's very bad.
So-
Yeah, so it's just like these spinning threshing wheels, and they had a guidance, like they had just a house rule that if you're cleaning out the shredder that gets clogged up pretty frequently, put a ladder over the on-off switch so that anybody who comes up, because they can't see that you're inside the machine that could kill you if they turn it on while you're in it, so they don't turn it on.
Did the
They
person survive?
Yeah, they wrote the story. Yeah.
Well, yeah, the
Okay.
person who wrote this message
Okay.
was doing it at the time. And keep in mind, the manager, like the store manager, suggested this thing. Somebody walked in on a very busy day and started the machine. I think they did it like multiple times or something. I don't remember.
Jesus
and
Christ.
this person who was in the machine trying to unclog it is like, "Hey, what the fuck are you doing, you fucking idiot?" And they crane their head out, and it is the manager.
The manager
Jesus
who told
Christ.
them, who told
Yeah,
them
I'm-
to do the job.
I'm lucky that my manager in charge that I work under, he's just straight up told me just basically, oh yeah, if it's not part of your job, like dealing with customers, you don't have to. You can just ignore them. And I'm like,
Good. That's good. You should,
Yeah,
you
'cause-
should.
yeah, he's like, yeah, just call me in if someone demands something from the bakery case while you're cleaning the bakery or something. And you don't even have to do that. You can just ignore them if you want.
So you
That's
mentioned
good. You should
yeah.
ignore it. Like more managers should tell you.
Yeah.
I feel like
Well,
that's
that's the MIC that I'm under. There's another MIC in the store who very wink, wink, nudge, nudged at me like, hey, if someone wants something from the bakery case, here's how you can do it. Haha. If you ever feel like doing it. And I was just like,
Eat my asshole.
I was like, I'm not food safe. I'm not food handler certified. And he's like, well, you know, those things, you know, go out of date all the time. And
Managers
you know,
love to do this shit.
yeah,
Whenever-
that's not the manager I work under. So
That's good. Fuck.
You have no
Fuck.
authority over what I do.
he was like, you know,
piece
we
of
just
shit.
want to give them hospitality. And in my brain, I'm like, it is not hospitable to ignore the close time of a
to
department.
give people food.
I would look them dead in the eyes and say 1540. And they'd ask me what, and I was like 1540. That's how much extra I'd want on my paycheck if you wanted me to do that shit.
Right now, I get paid
$50 every time I do it, and yeah, I'll consider it.
Right now, I get paid $16.56 an hour. Which is nice. I
Too
appreciate
bad,
that. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I work overnight, so I think I started at a slightly higher rate than others.
So you
Than
don't.
like daytime people.
So is the place that you work at 24 hours a day?
Right now, it's open from like 6 a.m. to 11 p.m.
Oh, okay. So
And it's between 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. that the bakery and deli are closed, and people just walk up to the case and say, "I'd like this."
fuck off.
Like I will be actively scrubbing a soaked up floor.
And so they're like, I want this, and you're like, cool.
Could
My
you?
fa-
could
My
you pass
favorite
me
little
the
guilty
phone, please?
pleasure is the days where I'm just kind of feeling it. So they're like, I'd like this, and I just look at them and I say, no. And they're like, what? I'm like,
Get their
the
asses.
department closes at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
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 When I used to work at a grocery store, the meat department closed at 7, but the people from the grocery department were allowed. They had a counter where you could get sausage or boudin, or you know,
Yeah.
if you wanted. Which boudin, pretty good actually. I get it every once in a while. Because they do actually have a smokehouse there too. Anyways,
Louisiana, baby.
yeah, it's good. But I don't know if you needed a food certification, but they certainly didn't give me one. I wasn't trained for one.
Oh, fuck.
But you know, if the meat department was closed and somebody wanted some sausage, you know, and you were in the grocery department, you could just go up there and do it. No big deal. You just put the gloves on, and then you put it on the little scale, print out the sticker, and you're good to go.
Jesus.
I'm really perplexed at how my team lead. She's just like, oh, you know, I don't wear gloves most of the time. And I'm just sitting here like, how can you do that? How can you tolerate cleaning without gloves on? You'll
Yeah.
get all the gross stuff all over your hands.
Well, not to mention like the cleaning solutions very bad for your skin.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
she's like, the gloves just feel really tight on me. And I'm just sitting here like, then wear the larger gloves.
Get some bigger ones. You fucking oaf.
I think she does wear like 2 layers of gloves when we use like the grill and oven cleaner mixed with soap because it's incredibly
That's corrosive shit.
yeah, it's
Mhm.
incredibly
Yeah.
corrosive. So it's just like, yeah, you have to be wearing some layers for that. But otherwise, she's just like, I don't know, I just don't like it. I'm just sitting here like your fingernails.
What's
Uh,
that?
the thing-
Unreal.
Go ahead.
There's like a chemical solution that no, I just noticed a spider. Anyway, that sets gloves on fire.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, I remember
is
in
it
the Nile Red
fuming?
video.
Is it fuming nitric acid?
Yeah, I think it might be nitric acid reacts with some kinds of
Yeah, I think it's
vinyl gloves.
Yeah, I think it's fuming nitric acid that does it.
Holy
That's
shit.
scary.
The worst.
The thing about that cardboard shredder story that gets me was that after he did this, and I think he did like scratch his arm or something. The person who sent this in.
Yeah. He cut open
So
his arm on his
he
wrist.
was like, oh yeah, like all the way up to the elbow or something. So they had
Ooh.
to like, it was pretty
Vivid
bad. Like I think they
imagination.
might have had to call an
Oh, no.
ambulance. But anyways, like after they got like patched up or whatever, and we're sitting in the manager's office, like waiting or whatever. The manager did write this person up for fucking cursing,
Oh my god.
which is like, yeah. And now the store has a policy that a second person has to be there while if somebody else is unclocking the death
To
machine.
keep another person from walking in and harming them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not just do
still
a
no-
fucking
still-
lock and tag out.
Yeah, no lockout tag out.
The whatchamacallit, the worst thing I was ever written up for was I was a cashier at Walmart, and I was walking to the break room, which was like on the other side of which the door to the basement was on the other side of the Walmart from the cash registers. So I'm walking there, and I had just gotten yelled at by a woman who tried to use an old flyer to dispute the price of toilet paper. So I was like fucking fuming. I was pissed. So I'm like not in a good mood, and this customer comes up to me and she says, "Sorry, where's your refrigerated grocery section?" Now keep in mind most Walmarts here in Canada have like produce and stuff and like refrigerated food
It's
section.
generally near the entrance, isn't it?
Yeah, usually, but this Walmart is an anomaly because it is the only Walmart in my city out of 4 that didn't have one. We were actually we actually shared our space with a grocery store owned by Loblaws called No Frills. And so they had the refrigerated food section and a pantry section as well. So she says, "Where's your pantry section?" And I said, "We don't have one." And she said, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah. Sorry, you're gonna have to go to No Frills." And so I like turn around and walk away. And I got written up by a manager because that woman complained that I was too rude in explaining that our Walmart did not in fact have a refrigerated food section.
Should have been nicer.
Yeesh.
Yeah,
You should have shot her with a gun.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I just
Okay.
that was my second write-up.
Here's my hot take for people that work in customer service. You should get to break a total of 3 customer limbs per month. They don't carry over, so
use them
it's
up.
just you gotta use them up. And you can break up to 3 on a single person. So you can distribute it out along the month, or you can just decide you're fed up.
I think
It's fine. It's fine. In this utopia, they also get free healthcare. It's fine.
Yeah.
Like, I can just
And
take the lens.
I just think I don't want to break this sense of and I'd just rather be very rude to them.
Three minor stab wounds.
Well,
I just want to cuss at them.
According to customers, you being rude to them and you breaking their body is about the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. So I just want to cuss at them.
Yeah, I did cuss that one customer who said,
I just think you should be allowed to be rude to customers in general with no limits.
Yeah.
Hey, move to New York, baby. Good to see you.
One customer for some reason just
Fucking couch.
I know,
Just-
it's like chop the hut-shaped couch.
Oh God. For some reason there was one customer towards the end of my time at Walmart who literally just walked up to me and once I bought, he was only buying like a pack of like AA batteries, and I asked him if he wanted a bag and he said no, so I put the batteries on like this little fucking tiny little platform next to the debit and credit machine, and he literally just started yelling at me for literally no reason, and I was like, "What the fuck is your problem?" And he complained to my he was so shocked at me swearing at him that I was like, "What the fuck's your problem?" And he's like, he just stopped yelling at me and just backed up and just walked out to the front door.
I feel like I'd like to have a wiffle bat that I could
Bonk people with.
just hit someone with
Just a bonk.
Like one time I was this guy, I was taking a little too long for my PC for a bulk flat of strawberries. And because not a lot of people were coming up with bulk flats of strawberries, and this guy's like, "Oh, you're real fucking helpful." And then I would like to have grabbed a wiffle bat and just hit him in the head.
Yep.
Just knock him around the head a little bit.
Cut that shit out.
Yeah.
Who raised
you?
I'm doing my
asshole.
best. Yeah.
This is a soundboard to say, "What would your mother think if she heard you right now?"
I'll go see him immediately.
Oh, this guy's mother was definitely dead. He's an old guy.
Yeah, I had an old white guy call me chief once. I looked at him and I was like, what? And he immediately clocked what he had done wrong. And he's like, sorry, what and I was like, sir, please stop. Just stop.
I have a coworker.
I optimistically want to think that he probably didn't it like that, but holy fuck.
Yeah.
I have a coworker who I briefly see some days when I clock in at night. For some reason, it always calls me brother. Very confusing. And this is like an ivory white guy.
Are they Hulk Hogan?
I get called brother by a lot of white ones.
It's so weird. It just feels like.
Let me.
And I live in Texas, so.
There's an entire there was a song on China, Illinois about.
This reminds me of that post that was like somebody on a Discord I'm in calls everybody either brother or sister based on their pronoun tags. I was wondering what they would do if somebody had like they them tags, and I finally found out. They call them cousins.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, that is good.
What about the song on China, Illinois, Giga?
Oh, I put it in chat.
It's not the ASAMs, is it?
Yeah. It's so fucking funny. Somebody, if you call a white guy brother, God. Someone called me brother once, and then I thought I was like, haha, that's funny. And then like they got out of they like went out of earshot, or they turned a corner somewhere, and I was like, I thought to myself, I don't think I'm cis.
Yeah,
I don't think I'm cis actually. Damn.
However, most seem at a loss what to do with them. What do you mean by proper supervision?
It's just so funny because we're both, when I get called brother, I'm like, we're both racially the majority. We don't have any cause or
what else do you have?
like we have nothing that unifies us. Sir.
Most people complain ASAMs are too complicated.
Beautiful.
No one's ever asked for more.
It's true. Yeah.
Also,
fucking China, Illinois.
Also, I'm not male.
Yeah.
What's your story?
I picked up Boss from the caterers at work.
Yeah.
So I'll say like, hey boss, what's up?
Why are you asking? It's not every day.
Or I'll do that at the drive-through.
Boss is
Hey
still
man, you have a good day, boss.
For some reason, I don't know why.
Got it in Vault 111.
You say genuine, Giga?
No, gendered.
That's because there's boss and then there's girl boss.
Exactly.
No, there's boss and then there's big boss, and those two are.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't want to be implying that someone isn't
a
big
woman.
boss to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, big boss is the feminine form of boss. It's just
if
how
I
it
was
goes.
called big boss, I would appreciate that.
I woke up.
Wow, I'm gonna kill myself actually.
Okay.
No,
Damn,
I just found the third imbued sword key, and it was like right under my nose.
Well, it happens.
It does.
Be like that.
Ah.
I'm sorry, I'm rambling.
I don't know. I don't really have any fun terms that I use to refer to people. Just.
I had someone on my flight that I was like working with, and I think someone's like, "Oh, where's the garbage?" I was like, "It's right over there, boss." Wait, you call everyone that? I'm not special? And I'm like, no.
No, you're not.
They were so hurt.
Just look them dead in the eyes and say no.
I like my brain was like, I'm senior to you. Having why would I
Like,
do
I do it sometimes, but it's not like vocal tick. You know, I don't do it. It's usually pretty intentional when I do it.
I usually just don't address people. Like
Yeah.
I feel no reason to say sir.
I usually just say their name.
No, yeah, that's why I'm saying. That's what I'm saying is like there's.
Yeah,
Doesn't
it's
going
like
out of my way to be like, hey, fuck you, pal. Like it's not.
I've had moments where I just kind of like sit there and I'm like, oh, I've never really, I did not retain this person's name. Hey, boss, what's up?
I say friend sometimes.
Around
It's,
here,
I
it's
will just
very
say, hey,
it's very
what the fuck is your
unnatural.
name?
yeah,
It's very unnatural, but I do.
Don't you worry, Slick. I
Yeah.
got your back.
around
Hey,
here,
friend.
around here you get butt a lot.
Bud. Yeah.
But
Hey, bud.
I live in Austin, Texas, and I feel like I just get a complete mix from everybody. There is no singular referential habit.
Hey, cowpoke.
I have never had someone call me
Pin you
cowpoke here.
down, but some.
hey, hoss,
Hey.
how
I've
you doing?
I've seen a multitude of old men wearing cowboy hats, but I
Hey.
have not been called a cowpoke.
Hey,
I-
buckaroo.
I honest to God heard
Hey
someone.
there, partner.
Partner.
heard-
Have you ever gotten partner?
I haven't yet.
Oh. What's the point of living in Texas?
I live in Austin, Texas. Which
I
is
know
the
it's
gay little
Austin. I know
butthole
it's a
of
blue
Texas.
spot in the fucking
Yeah,
red
it's the
state.
gay little butthole of Texas.
Yeah,
Texas is the gay, big gaping gay butthole of
I
Yahoo.
wish.
Austin. It's like Silicon Valley, but worse.
No, there's nothing worse than Silicon Valley.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I know.
yeah.
It's less fun.
I overheard someone refer to somebody else as sailor once. That was
That's good. Sailor's
That
really
was-
good.
that was
I like
really
sailor.
fucking weird.
Sailor is really good, non-gendered.
I kind of wish that the old geekdom of Sailor Moon had characters call each other Sailor.
Oh, yeah, it was real.
Imagine.
It was real. Yeah,
Missed opportunity.
there needs to be a dub, and there needs to that needs to be a feature of the new dub.
There was recently a new dub of Sailor Moon. I watched it with my friends.
What do you
It's
think
from
of
a
it?
couple years back. It's really good. It like retains what's like charming about like the really old dub, but like updating it. They use Japanese names. It's really nice.
Which soundtrack did they use?
I don't know the difference.
Is there a soundtrack discrepancy between different dubs?
I imagine.
Well, Deke, the original and Deke used different soundtracks entirely.
I see.
I think it uses the original, but I'm not sure.
I don't get. People don't say "Hey, sexy" to me a lot, and I think that they should
They should.
do it more.
You know, I'm just gonna say it every time you hop into voice chat now.
Okay.
I'm also going to try to do that
And
immediately.
And this is being recorded, so if you
Uh-huh.
if you object,
Just
I
wanted
have
to
it on
trade a few
record.
things.
No, I
I'm
don't.
we- I'm wearing a wire right
No, you
now.
I don't object. Well, you did because I don't.
About a week or two after I started lifting weights, people in line started saying, "Hey, sexy" to me a lot more.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Cool. I love to be casually sexually harassed. I mean, to a point, probably.
Some people will just say fucking anything. They'll just let
Yeah, we
anything
can
fly
work
out of
this
their
out.
mouth.
Oh yeah, I've had people roll up to me like, "I want to lick your head," head, as in like the head
What?
of the actual head.
Oh God!
I
Why?
usually
Like
whenever
sexy shaved head. I want to lick it, and I'm like, "What the fuck?"
usually when I would work
Oh,
front end,
shit.
I would think up like several trivia facts to spout off at someone if they said something unexpected to me, or there was a lull in conversation, and it
Oh
always
shit!
catches people
One
off guard.
perfect shot
but
in
goes
cinema.
well.
Damn.
Shit, fuck. God damn it. I was trying to get out of third person, which I accidentally turned on.
Damn! Holy fuck! Son of the bitch is so fucking funny.
Sound of the beach.
You ever hear of this song? Get Lucky. Sound of the beach.
Sound of the beach.
On the beach. Oh, that was crash into me.
I wonder if I could get away with this.
I do like it when some people call me honey. It's
Yeah,
really,
It really
it has to
depends
be
on the
a-
person.
It has to be
Yeah.
an older woman.
It has
Yeah.
to be an older
I've become
woman.
addicted to
Oh,
studying
yeah.
Codsworth just like that.
yeah,
No, it's literally only an older woman. It has to be an
Yeah.
older woman.
yeah.
I should reload. I don't think I'm supposed to do it like that.
If it's like affectionate or flirtatious, doesn't matter. Just has to be an older woman.
Yeah, and I'm thinking like at least
Can we
twice
trade a
my
few days?
age.
Mm,
Mhm.
yeah, I mean, I wouldn't expect anybody less than twice my age to call me. Some people like in their some women in their mid 30s will do it because they're
Yeah.
trying it
Oh,
out.
They're on the
Uh,
cusp. Yeah. Yeah, you got to
uh,
get to a point. You know, you got to get comfortable with it at some point.
Yeah, and that's some people don't like it though, so I think that it shouldn't be a default.
No. I often am interrogative of honey when used by people who are only like maybe like 10 years older than me, because
Yeah.
usually they're also always like working at the time and I'm their customer. Like
Yeah, it's
Baker
like, okay,
says,
so
so it's like, okay, I know you're trying to be friendly, but you don't have to be that friendly to me.
Mhm.
I'm not going to bring it up, but like I know you're trying to be, I know you're trying your hardest.
it's that
Because-
internal of scream when you're shopping or doing like interacting with customer service where you're like, I'm sorry for being a customer. I'm sorry for being a customer. I promise I won't be awful. I promise.
Yeah, like being a customer is entirely an apologetic experience.
Yeah.
when I
Yeah.
when I would walk into Walmart, I would walk in and I would have like my Walmart badge in my hand with my keys, as if I had just gotten off the shift at my branch.
So you could signal to all the workers
I'm
that
an
they don't have to
off-duty
like.
Yeah, I'm off duty. You don't have to pamper to me. I know where everything is. I know how to check my prices. I know not to bother you, and I know to shut the fuck up.
And also,
Yeah.
you shouldn't bother me if I go back into the warehouse and I take any TVs that are back there. Don't worry
Honestly,
about
that's my big fucking regret at working at Walmart. My big regret was there were so many things that were in the bin that were set to be fucking incinerated or thrown out
You could have
that,
just stolen them.
that I could have taken and fixed and repaired. I'm talking like 360s. I'm talking fucking like Xbox controllers. I'm talking like radios, everything.
So new seasons,
clocks. Yeah.
basically everything that doesn't adhere to floor standards gets donated.
Good.
And but the employees get first dibs on it, so it gets tagged and put into like either a fridge or like out by the break room. And if we want something, we can just tag it and say put it in the basket that says the shift manager will sign all of these and just take it home, which is very nice.
That sounds brilliant. Like, because I am so cognizant of not just like electronic waste, but food waste.
Yeah,
Oh, God,
there's
yeah.
very little food waste in new seasons. It's
I have to be like, I do not see it sometimes at work at the end of my shift when there are people from the food department throwing stuff into the dumpster. I have to be like, I do not see it. I do not see it. I do not see it.
It
Well,
is just about as good as a for-profit corporation can possibly be.
Yeah, I actually before the pandemic started, I was thinking about starting dumpster diving, just because I knew that there were good places to do it around here. That like,
That's why they call them Freakin' Joe.
yeah.
However, we would be in for a tough fight. So, you think you'd be up for that?
You know, you only have to see someone haul in a block of cheese the size of their torso once to think, maybe we waste too much fucking food.
Yeah.
The most annoying thing to me is at my job if like the bakery department overproduces by accident for the stock, they are obligated to throw it away and cannot distribute it among the employee break room unless it's like a minimal amount or damages, because otherwise, quote unquote, it encourages them to overproduce and cause shrink. Yeah, I'm just like, oh my god, so you just throw food away because of some backwards dumbass logic.
Yeah, and I'm like a lot. One thing that I always look out for whenever I go grocery shopping, which isn't often because I don't like to go outside. The thing I look for are like stockpiles of things with like expiry stickers on them or like expiring soon stickers, because like even if it's something that I don't really like, I will buy it up anyway, and then like ask friends or people I know, like, hey, does anyone like Mary Stouffer's like stovetop chicken or whatever the fuck, like, because it's, I would rather it like get bought up and then like distributed than like not just straight up thrown out.
Just doing what you can inside of the health system.
It would be
Yeah.
really useful.
Here for work?
Ooh,
I could use
Abernathy
some help
Farm.
picking melons if you've got some spare time. I'll give you caps for any you can bring me.
So listen, folks. Here is my thesis. You look like you have a pretty successful farm here.
We'd like to think so.
Are you a fucking dog?
Free fertilizer. Whatever saves caps.
Oh, did you not notice?
Argyle, please don't tell me. Oh my god, please tell me you're fucking with me.
Please.
I was saying that in character as Lucy.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Holy
See,
fuck.
my question to Lucy is, where your makeup come from?
Yeah, and also, why are you so wet?
Yeah, why are you so wet? Do you
Oh,
moisturize your entire face constantly?
Well, no, I think it's because she's a farmer who actually does things, unlike me.
It's
God.
all sweat.
Yeah, it's like, it reminds me of how like all of my local bodybuilder friends are all in like tech or other like office jobs, and I'm just like, yeah, I do physical labor. So I constantly am burning calories. So I have to eat so much.
Are you gonna finish that?
Yeah.
God.
I love that everybody was like, did Argyle not notice that
Argyle
they
did
was playing
not
with a dog
notice.
for the last 5 hours?
The first thing I thought of was, holy fuck, did I forget to tell Argyle? God, because God. Man. You know what I can't stand?
Lucy.
The fact that I've owned Among Us on PC for like 2 years, and I've not had anyone to I don't have anyone to play it with.
When are we gonna do
Unfortunately,
HKIP Among Us?
Oh God,
He got used to do a Modlist every once in a while, but we haven't
Henry
done it in
Kissinger.
a long time. We haven't even done Jackbox in a while.
God, I need.
Henry Kissinger's Pokemon going to be the imposter.
My God, I need it so bad.
What was the celebrity, or not celebrity, but politician that died recently where someone was like, MF got ejected. He is no longer among us.
Oh my God. I don't know, but God, that's so good.
It was a politician whose death was widely celebrated.
Generations, I'd say. My father.
All of them, God. It's so hard to whittle it down from there.
It is, because so many of them have been dropping dead.
This is interesting. Okay, so that's how you found the server. You found the server by being in the Sonic Shuffle Discord and then Dan telling you about this stream.
It's more like, okay, so I knew about HKIP from Sonic Shuffle and Eidolon and other various podcasts that have mentioned it. I've listened to a couple of episodes. I came in here from the Digimon Ghost Gaze server.
I see. Beautiful.
Nothing worse than losing a child. Believe me, I know.
All too well, I'm afraid.
What the fuck? Oh my God.
Codsworth from behind the wall.
Accessibility ramp says.
Those raiders that killed Mary, they took her locket too. If you could get it back.
Fucking Pete Townsend looking motherfucker.
I took care of some raiders earlier. I think I found the locket you're talking about.
You serious?
Oh wow. That was one of the first things he did, was find that
That was
locket.
hours ago.
Whatever the Minutemen need, you can count on us. We got a decent workshop here.
Also, you good, Dan? You've been playing for like many hours straight.
I think I'm going to stop in a.
Do you need some food and water?
I'm doing all right, but
Good.
I ate before we started, and
Yeah.
so it has been going for a while. Let's see, what time is my shift
It's about-
tomorrow? I think it's at 1 p.m. Let me make sure.
Whoa.
Just doing a quick check-in for your health, you know? I understand as well as many people that it is very easy to just hyper-focus on something for hours at a time.
Yeah, my shift's at 1:30 p.m., so I think this is a good place to stop for now.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna talk to...
I just want to trade a few things.
Go ahead.
Alright.
God, I
That's
love
a good
this
place
shit.
to stop.